Okay, good evening, folks. Lord Freedom here with you. Time some Doctor News. News from in and around the universe that may alarm you, alert you, inform you, and a whole bunch of other stuff I don't want to make rhymes for. Okay, a lot of weirdness going on, which is okay for the Doctor universe. This happens. All right, but let's go ahead. We're going to wander on over to Cult Box, because this is one I've been wanting to go over for a couple days. But like I said, after all these 9-hour days are just taking their toll on me. It's just wiping me out, you know. Okay, let's take a look at what we do have. Okay, 60th anniversary specials, new details. Once again, this is over on the Cult Box. And Doctor Magazine number 585, RTD, Scott Hancock. I have the real bad spelling for that particular name. Okay, revealed a few teasing details about the 3 Doctors 60th anniversary specials. Davies has promised big news soon on an 8-word title. The longer than usual title is probably for the first 3 specials, since he promised it will be announced soon. Tim Hodges completed some fine editing on the 3 specials on the 31st of October. Okay, special 1, and like I said, this is not the actual title, it's a filler, I assume. By Rachel Talalay. Page 7, a special 1 contains the line, "Oh, Nerys and her big mouth." Now, everybody remembers Nerys, if I'm right. That's the one that Donna forced to wear peach. All right, the full script was issued to a leading guest actor on 12th of October. Guest actor recorded ADR, additional dialogue, yada yada, on the 17th of October. This type of recording is done to add dialogue in post-production, either to create more audible lines, or to voice an animated or computer-generated character, or to voice a character portrayed by another actor in a creature costume. The leading guest actor is rumored to be Miriam Margolyes. All right, whatever. Special 2 contains these words: Southampton, wild vegetable, beans, starlight, and flux. Yes, flux is capitalized, meaning the destructive force known as the Flux from Series 13 to Doctor Who gets a reference in the 60th anniversary specials. In fact, the word flux was written in graffiti as part of the set dressing for Special 3 filming in Bristol. Oh, and we all know who that is. In the trailer for the 60th, Ncuti Gatwa's first line at the end was missing a word. The word "now" was clipped because the top of the shot is on the move. The 15th Doctor says, "Now someone tell me what the hell is going on here." Now, Davies claims the dark and stormy sky behind him was added in post-production to the trailer scene, and we won't be seeing it again because the actual location of the scene would give away too much. This scene is possibly from Special 3, assuming David Tennant's 14th Doctor regenerates into the 15th Doctor in the 3rd and final special. But you never know when an old enemy of the Doctor might create an intricate illusion, which could be teased throughout the 3 specials. Now, 360th anniversary, but we already know all the rest of this, yada yada bang bang. Okay, so once again, Doctor Who 585 is currently available now from Panini, price £7.99. Digital edition is currently also available from Pocket Mags, price £6.99. Alright, so there's that stuff right there. Doctor Who Lost in Time! Game launch 2023. In 2023, Eastside Games will release Doctor Who Lost in Time, an idle game where players explore time and space collecting energy to save the universe. Players tap the power-up waypoints to obtain vortex energy to upgrade their energy collectors and face off against some of the Doctor's enemies. Now, as the Doctor, players visit different classic locations, encounter companions, and fight Daleks, Cybermen, and more. Alright, let's keep rolling. Players can obtain new characters to help them by collecting cards. Alright, here we go. Preview of the game can be found here, and it's linked up for you. I gotta remember, I forgot to put the links down in the description box, but they will be there at the end of the live stream. Alright, so Lost in Time is currently in its soft launch phase to be released on the App Store and Google Play in the UK and the USA, January 2023. Alright, and now to the weirdness. Now, as a lot of you know, sorry, I just got back to the screen. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I just got to the chat screen. So, John Barrowman, as I said before, hang on. Hello, Yorkshire England. How you doing, Steve? All right, John Barrowman, as I said before, I got something in my inbox earlier this week that somebody is out shopping, possibly to take over for a possible spinoff for Doctor Who. Well, then we have the message from John Barrowman stating that he had just received devastating news and gave no further details, claiming he can't discuss any further on the matter. Now, and then we get the message. I don't know how many of you saw it. I'd have to go find it. Regarding Eve Miles. It was not flattering. Like I said, it wasn't inherently evil, but it's kind of dastardly. And then apparently he closed down his Twitter account. Because I believe, there was a notice up earlier today that it's gone. Now, there's a lot of theories revolving around this. It could do with the fact that Big Finish has just announced that, Eve Miles is doing another Torchwood audio as Gwen Cooper. Or it could, and this is a what if. What if the reboot that this is, being sought after is about a Torchwood television series? And that he was basically told to piss off. And I'm beginning to, and the thing is, to me, like I said, I have never had a bad experience with John Barrowman. Okay? Met him at the one con. We talked a few minutes. And like I said, he seemed level-headed. He was kind. He was more than willing to engage in conversation with you and all that. But like I said, you know how I am with that kind of stuff. I always turn around and I see there's like a whole lot of people waiting, and I don't want to eat up their time because, they deserve, they've been waiting in line, longer than I have. So they deserve a chance to get up there and, have their picture taken or whatnot. Matter of fact, I got his autographed picture up here. I also got a few, we also got a few selfies with him. So I don't know what happened, but when I see behavior like this, it definitely feels like he probably feels like he's been betrayed over something. And trust me, we've all been down that road. Because as I was discussing with somebody else earlier today, I was thoroughly shocked that anyone from, the main cast of Torchwood was still doing Big Finish. Especially after, the railroading that John got. And like I said, I'm not sure what to make on it because it's very, for one, I'm a big fan of Eve. I've also met Eve Miles. And as I said, she's a force of nature all on her own. Like I said, she's very funny. She's very, I don't know if she had a little that day when we met her, but yeah. So, I don't know. He was always, like I said, he was very kind to us. But I'm beginning to wonder if something has happened that he feels betrayed over. Especially if RTD has decided to go ahead and do, a Torchwood spinoff, or he'll have someone in charge of it while he's doing the main show. Sorry, I am very much apologize. My allergies are really kicking me in the butt again. But so if that's true, okay, like I said, like Saeed said, if that is true, that means John probably feels betrayed by both RTD, Eve Miles, or anyone else who's agreed to come back and do it. And so you got to understand he's going to be upset because, Captain Jack, even though the character was created by RTD, And yes, a lot of people still get that confused. Captain Jack Harkness was not a Stephen Moffat character, even though that character did premiere in a Moffat episode. Of course, as we all know, which was the "Are You My Mummy" deal. It's gonna hit me in a minute, and I'm gonna smack myself in the head. But I know what the titles are. Oh yeah, the empty child, the doctor dances. Even though he premiered in that, and that the episode was written by Moffat. If you've read the writer's tale, you know that the character of Captain Jack Harkness was created by RTD. Now, like I said, sometimes when you're angry and you feel betrayed by people, you feel we're close friends who, but at the same time, you got to look at the pressures they're being put under. For one, I'm really hoping that the reason why they're only doing 8 episodes of Doctor Who, the main series, is that we're hopefully going to see some spinoffs. I'm hoping that that's why they traded off on that. Because then I could understand it. Because when RTD was doing it originally, back there with Julie Gardner, way back in the day, they were running out, 13 episodes of Doctor Who, Christmas special. And then you had, I think it was like 13 episodes of Torchwood. And things like that. So, I'd like to see an Ace Adventures myself, Mike. I agree with you on that. I would love to see that. I'd rather see Ace, team up with some of the classic companions and maybe Kate Stewart and all that, than somebody was theorizing, well, what if they do a Rose series? Well, the problem is the time for that's kind of past, in my opinion. Whenever they have classic companions back, it adds an air of mystery. It causes people, maybe I should find out who this person is. They do a Google search, and then, they start looking around. They learn a bit more about the show's past and history. As y'all know, like I said, I saw a video where the idiot had put up that even the cast members realized that they effed up the power of the Doctor. They didn't, Dingus Khan. Okay, Chibnall was a fan of the classic series long before you were probably a swimmer in your dad's balls. At least from I can get from the voice of this person. And no, there were no mistakes. Everything was dead on accurate. And I've been watching this show since '83. So, yeah, they do have the Rose spinoff, the Dimension canon and all that on Big Finish. Now, here's where I'm kind of torn, because if they do let's say, remember, this is all speculation, so don't go hyperspace yet. If they are doing a Torchwood reboot, and let's say they have gotten Eve Miles, I'd watch it. I'm sorry. She's a great actress. Like I said, I watched all of Keeping Faith, and I normally don't really get involved in that kind of series, but the acting was dead on, the drama was intense. I really enjoyed that series. And like I said, Eve Miles was a big part of it. She really brought that character to life in so many different ways and so many subtle little things and things like that. And I love what she did with Gwen Cooper and all that, so I would be more than happy. It's even worse. Imagine, a radioactive Owen Harper suddenly comes crawling out of that what do you call it room. No, I doubt that's going to happen. Bern Gorman has been keeping himself a bit busy since, Doctor Who, between appearances in movies, appearances on TV shows like Game of Thrones, and other things. So, I know, it would be. I don't see Ace, though, being in Torchwood. Ace, remember, is running her own company. And I'd like to see Ace doing adventures of her own or with past companions or things like that, rather than latching on to Torchwood. Now, here's the other thing that some people forgot. God, I feel like a disgusting idiot, but sorry about that. My sinuses are really dried out today. Now, where'd that... I lost the... Where are you, you little craphead? Great, now I gotta find my auntie back. Oh, well, it's somewhere around here. I used it to clean off my... Oh, here. No, it ain't there either. Okay. I'll find it later. I don't know. Eve Miles is kind of iconic as Gwen Cooper. As far as sci-fi series go, and being if it's going to be a spinoff of Doctor Who. That's if. Like I said, this is all speculation. But also remember, Freema Agyeman was supposed to join Torchwood as Martha Jones, and that didn't happen due to various other things. She did appear on Torchwood, so hopefully she left unit for Torchwood. But then again, remember we last saw her, she was running around with Mickey.
Here, cootie boy.
Oh, thanks. I can't find mine. It was right there. I don't know what I did with it. Ugh. Why ain't it working? Just look at the safety cap. There we go. Yeah, that too. She could do unit, but remember, she's off running around doing independent weird stuff with Mickey. Oh, yeah, Noel Clark. Yeah, the guy who got John Barrowman thrown under the bus. But, I don't know. Like I said, it's all speculation at this point. But I do know for a fact, somebody was sent out to start talking spin-off. I got that in one of my inboxes. Very reliable source. So, that's happening. There is a spin-off in the works. I don't have a definitive on what it is yet. Or actually, I wouldn't mind seeing Ace take over Bannerman Road and, bring back some of the older members of the cast and have them reunite and take over for Sarah Jane. So, oh yeah, that would really tick off Barrowman right there. Yeah, you're right. So like I said, that's what we got for now. I just thought I'd share some of that with you. I got to get a run in. So, like I said, I want y'all to do me a big favor tonight, all 30 of you who have shown up. Be sure to go around, pass word of the channel. Like I said, I do not pay YouTube for promotion. And like I said, I generally don't ask. But like I said, go out there, like, subscribe, tell everybody about the channel, pass it around. So, no, you're never going to see Class back on the air. That bridge has not only been burned, but it's been bombed out, sunken, and fish are doing the nasty in its rusted, sunken remains. Class is never coming back. And the only person you can blame for that was the guy who was in charge. So, that and the BBC, I think, after they realized just what a turkey they had on their hands, they really tried to bury it. Patrick Ness, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Because, come on, it did finally make it to BBC One. They put it on Monday nights, 2 episodes at a time from 11 to 1 a.m. on a Monday night. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, there was a lot of people were going to watch it, at that time. Oh, well, so I got to get it running, folks. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Please, share around, tell people about the channel, have them come to us. Like I said, I cut down on my advertising. I used to share the videos on a lot of places on Facebook, and sometimes it could take up to like 15 minutes or more just to share the link around, and I was like, eh. So, well, like I said, I am hearing that, what do you call it? Like I said, don't go crazy, but one of my sources is saying Murray Gold's coming back. Now, whether it's for the specials or for the series in general, we'll have to sit back and find out and see how that pans out. Well, I got to run. Take care, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Remember, please tune in the morning for Tales from the Parking Lot, where we sit there vlog live, because if anything gets updated, we'll, discuss it in the morning before we bring it up in the evening. So I want you all to take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.